Hi friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name's Yureli and today I'm going to start setting up my Hobonichi. I'm actually going to start using this now in October because if you remember, if you saw my unboxing, this one here is just a regular weeks and I got it into my head that I needed the mega. So I did order the mega and it is coming. It'll be here shortly. So, you know, I've been watching all of the videos on setups, on ideas, on like lists, collections, all of the things, you know, that people use their weeks for. And I was, you know, starting to think, okay, oh, when I set mine up, I'm going to include this or that or that. Well, I figured like if I have another one coming, why not just start using this one and then use my other one for, you know, the actual 2023. So I figured that's a good idea because then I can figure out, you know, what actually works for me, what I like doing, what I can keep up with, what I won't keep up with, what just sounds like a good idea but really isn't good for me, you know. So all of the things just to get to know my weeks and how my weeks and I will get along, so to say, right? So because this is a completely new planner to me, I didn't know. You know, I started writing in here like with a not mechanical pen, an erasable pen, and I kept, you know, messing up or this or that, and I was able to erase it. Well, that was starting to get old. Like I didn't want to keep doing that to this paper. So what I did is I made copies. I stuck this on my printer has a copying function, so I copied a bunch of the different, you know, I made a bunch of copies. I copied the different layouts. So this here is one of the notes pages. I did a weekly view. I did monthlies on here. So I just did the most to try to like, and that way I would know how many lines to count this way and up and down. So I did that. And I started doing like mock-ups of what I want in my weeks. So that's an idea. If you're starting a new planner, be it a weeks, be it whatever, and you don't know how to start using the new layouts to you and you're too scared to write in your paper, in your planner here, make a copy and do it that way. That really worked for me. And what else? Let's see. So that's what I did. So after I did that, I also started making lists of things that I want to keep in my notes pages. So, or trackers, because I kind of want to have like a tracker down at the bottom in the monthly pages, like down here. So far I only have 2 things on here, but I might think of more things that I want to start tracking. But if you just have one thing, just track the one thing. So I may or may not do that. I have here on a transparent sticky note, you know, the things that I kind of want to keep track in here. So that's another thing that I did to start getting ready for this. What else? I think that's it. So today I'm just going to do an initial setup, just so I can start using this. I'm just so excited. And then I think later, maybe next week, I'll do more. But for right now, I just want to get it going. I think that's it as far as an intro. And I will just start working on this and do a voiceover as to what it is that I am doing in every, you know, at every step. Just before that though, this one here is an idea that I got from a Mama of More Plans, where she does like a health vlog for her whole family. She does one of these every month. I think that's an excellent idea. But after doing this and counting how many pages I have in here, I might change my mind at a later point. But for now, I'm just going to use the monthlies. And if I feel like I need more space, then I'll start doing this, because that's like a bunch of pages in my notes pages. And I don't know how much I'm going to use them, you know. And in my family, there's just 3 of us. So I figured that if anything, really, I could just jot it down really quickly in here. So we'll just see. But this is an excellent idea. I really enjoy her channel. So there's that. Okay. All right, let's get down to business. All right, friends, I feel like a lot of this is pretty self-explanatory if you're watching, so I'll just pop in from time to time to tell you what the spread is or where something came from. This vinyl here is something that I just cut myself, and I just wanted to open up to that because I love hearts, I love animal print, so I thought that was really cute. Then I found this sticker. This is just something that I got in a pack from Amazon, and it's a time charmer from Harry Potter. This here is the years at a glance, I guess is what I would call it, the calendar pages or something. And I'll just use this page here to track my cycle. Also, I like to track the days I take off of work just so that I know. I'll be using washi tape throughout the planner because I have a lot and I need to use it up. So I'm just putting some washi tape. This one here, I think it's from the Happy Planner. It's pretty old, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's Happy Planner. These pages here are, I'm going to use them to track certain things. I have my sticky note there saying what I'm going to track. I think up on the top portion, I'll track some financial things like income, savings, and other type of things like that. Maybe some side hustle income, things like that. I have a small Etsy shop, so sometimes that brings in some side income. So I think that's what I'll use that top portion for. The bottom portion, I'll try to track things kind of like exercise because that's something that I need to do when I journal, when I study my scriptures and things like that. So I might just use like the first letter of the word to just write it in the day that I do those things, because it's really not very much space at all. It's hardly any space for each day. So again, I'm just using washi tape here to decorate it because I think it's pretty. And I'm still like trapped in the mentality that it needs to look nice and you have to have nice cut lines and straight edges and all of that. So I do try to branch out later on, but it's something that I definitely have to work on. This October here again is something that I cut myself with my Cricut, and you'll see later that I kind of struggle to get it off because then I layer it onto some washi tape that's pretty glossy, but it all turned out okay. Okay, I am a Sunday start when it comes to the monthly view. That's just what I prefer. That's what my brain is used to. So I have these really cute days of the week stickers here from my friend. She has an Etsy shop. It is Anita's Budget. I'll have her link down below. but she also just ordered weeks for the very first time. So she made these little date covers for days of the week and really teeny tiny date dots that you can see off to the side here on my right. I don't end up using it because the way that this particular month is set up, it has the correct amount of days, and the days fall on the correct, the day number falls on the correct day of the week. So I'm not going to use up those date dots. This is where I'm realizing it, so I'm just going to put those away. But my friend Anita made those as well. And again, I'll have her link down below. Now I'm just flipping through this just to see if I have anything else I want to use up, and I think I do. I have these ones here from Cupcakes and Stickies. On October 1st, we are going to a local fundraiser for the local Down syndrome group. So I always volunteer at that, and I always stop and get me a hot chocolate. So I put that cute little doodle girl there. This vinyl here that I'm going to be putting into my cover is also from Cupcakes and Stickies. I'll have her shop linked down below. Actually, the way that I ordered my Hobonichi is through a group order that Maddie over at Cupcakes and Stickies organized. So I'm so thankful for her and all of my new friends that I made in our group order group. We are all very excited for our new Hobonichi. So to my new friends, if you're watching, hi! So I just kind of maneuvered that, try to get it as hard as I could into that cover. I didn't want to stick her down, so that's just what I'm gonna have to deal with. So here we go, we're into the notes pages, guys. This is where I start to struggle. So this is where I'm gonna keep my index. I was watching Lindsay Scribbles and I liked how she had hers here, that way it had room to grow. Obviously I'm only gonna be using this for 3 months. I don't think I'm gonna grow that much, but I wanted to set it up like this, so I did. And like I said, most of the washi that I'm using is from Simplygilded. If it's not, then I'll say where it's from if I can remember, but if I don't say, it's probably just from Simplygilded. So for these pages, this is where I want to do a purchase log. This washi here is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And it's so cute. I love it so much. It's the budget washi that I pre-ordered it in October, so I love it so much. And then this thin washi here I think is also from another pack from the Happy Planner. So hopefully I don't fill this up. Like I said, I'm only going to be using this for the next 3 months, and really this is just like for my personal spending, the things that I want to buy, aka planner stuff. So that's what's going to go here in these things. And I still can't bring myself to write with like a pen, so I am using like an erasable pen here. I use that Micron thing, but man, this is where I'm gonna struggle, is finding new favorite markers and new favorite pens, because right now one of my favorite markers, well actually my favorite marker to write with in my planners are the dual ended markers from Erin Condren. I love the bold side and I love the fine side. It's just like my go-to. I can never go wrong, right? They have beautiful colors. I mostly just stick to the black, but I really like the boldness of it. Here, like I am struggling with how I wrote down purchase log. It's just ugly, but you know what? I'm just gonna embrace it and move on. And if you have any tips on something that I can write with that's bold, that's gonna work on this paper, please let me know. Again, you know, I put down this washi thinking that, oh, I'll just write over it, and no, it sucks. I even pull out a Sharpie to try to write on it. I'm just gonna have to find something new to write with. I did order a fountain pen and I'm so excited for that to get here, so that might work. But see, look, the Sharpie the Sharpie for the win. But yeah, if you have any ideas for me, please leave them down below so I can try them out. I really love a bold marker just to label my pages and all of that. So because I wasn't going to be able to write with anything bold, you'll see later on that I'll pull out a sticker book from Happy Planner where I get to pull out my gel pens and just write on the sticker and stick that on the page instead. And that's how I got around it this time. But I really do, I want something like a marker. If you have any ideas, again, please leave them down below. on this page here is where I'm going to write my wish list. And unlike the other ones, I do think I might fill this up before the end of the year because I am just that kind of person. The washi strip that I put up on top, the sticker, and that little strip of washi tape that I just stuck down are all from Villa Beautiful. It came in one of her subscription box back in April 2020. I don't ever remember the correct name of it, so I'm not going to even attempt to remember it now. These stickers here are YouTube stickers. This is where I'm going to put down my YouTube video ideas. Usually I just stick to the same thing once I find a good routine and stuff, but if anything, I ever think of anything outside the box, this is where I'll write it down. And I'm just trying to figure out which washi would look cute with these stickers. If you haven't noticed, I love Harry Potter, so I was wanting to use one of my Harry Potter stickers. There's one where one of the little characters has a camera, and I thought that would be perfect, but it was really far into the roll and I didn't want to waste so much washi, so I just put it back. And this floral washi, I think I got it at Tuesday Morning. I don't remember the brand. So I ended up going with this washi here. You can't tell, but it's a black scallop. It's very like a tiny scallop. It's also from the Happy Planner. So I'll just use this and then put down the sticker. Again, is from DEK Designs. So cute. Love it. And again, with the erasable pen. Nope. I'm going for a ballpoint pen. See, I figured the ballpoint pen would be bolder, but my thing with ballpoint pens is I don't have one that's like really dark, you know, so the darkest one I could remember having is this one here that I got from Erin Condren. This was a rose gold gift last year. So there it is. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, and we're just moving on. This next page here is where I'm going to keep track of any meal ideas that I have. I get sucked into Instagram. I don't have TikTok, thank goodness, but I had it for like a hot second. I wasted a whole afternoon. I deleted it off my phone, and now I don't know how to get back in, and that's okay. But Instagram, there are a lot of content creators on Instagram that share really fun and easy and delicious ideas for meals, and sometimes, you know, I save them onto my Instagram, but if ever something comes to mind, I can just write it down here, and just to refresh my memory. And then I pulled out this one here. Since the washi tape that I stuck down is from this Simplygilded kit, I pulled out the rest of the kit to find some of these like labels, flags, whatever that I can write on, so that I can stick that down onto the page itself, because like I said, I don't want to write on the page yet because I don't have anything that I like. So there it is. I just wrote down meal ideas on that flag sticker, and I just put it there, and that is good for that. On these pages here is where I'm going to start my October section in the notes pages. This little Voldemort guy is a free printable. I'll have the website linked down below. Again, this is a website that I've been visiting for years. She always has awesome printables. She uploads a free printable every single day, and then towards the end of the year she'll start posting calendars for the following year. She has several themes. Obviously my go-to is the Harry Potter one, but she has things like Golden Girls, Friends, The Beatles, Stranger Things, watercolors, florals, greenery. She just has a bunch of options, and again, they are free. So I will have her website linked down below if you are interested. So I just printed this on regular copy paper because that's what I had, and I just used a glue stick to paste it down, and then I'm using these really cute hearts on this washi roll from Wonton in a Million, and the hearts are in the Harry Potter house colors, or the Hogwarts house colors, you know what I mean. But here we go. I love this washi. It's so cute. It's just got hearts on it. It's from Simplygilded. So on the one side here where I put down the calendar, I'm going to have the calendar of the month, and down at the bottom is where I'll write any specific goals that I have for that month. And then on the other page here where I'm currently placing my washi, that is where it's going to be like my inbox / brain dump section. So there I just wrote goals, and then again, I don't want to write on that page. I sound like a broken record, I know, I'm sorry. So I pulled out this sticker book from the Happy Planner that has all of these boxes, and this is where I'm going to start making my labels. I'm just going to write on these boxes and just be okay with it. And oh, I love these gel pens. They're so nice. I got these from Erin Condren during their most recent warehouse sale. I love them. This one here is black with glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. So there I just wrote inbox / brain dump, and that's where I'll put I'll put that right there. I got some of these ideas going forward from Monique over at Monique Life on Instagram. She's also on YouTube. She has a lot of really awesome information. I love her whole setup, her whole lineup, and I was watching one of her videos and taking notes, making sure that I implement the things that I think are going to work. And this one here is a really important one that she has in her setup and her lineup and her routine that I just feel like is really important if you are married. You know that marriage is not always easy as much as we love our spouse. She says, she made me laugh. She says, she loves her husband. She's very grateful for him, but sometimes he can be a butthead. And my goodness, I could relate so much to that. So she has a whole page where she will write a daily gratitude for, something that she's grateful about her husband. So I have that. That is what this here is going to be. So on one side, I wrote husband, and on the other side I'm writing marriage. So on the side that says husband, I'll write something every day that just to show that's something that I'm grateful for about my husband every day on that side. And then on the other side that says marriage, I'll just find marriage quotes and maybe put them there. These stickers here are from Deliberate Doodles. I'll have her link down below. They're her anniversary stickers. So one side, like, it has a set of rings and then a couple of really cute hearts. So I'll have that link down below also. I love that. I love that sheet. I've had it forever. Okay, so here, this beautiful marble washi is from Simplygilded. Surprise, surprise. And here is where I'm going to just put my just general gratitude for whatever. And I'm giving myself both pages here because I think I'm going to write big on these. I'm not going to limit myself to the tiny grids on here. I'm just going to write as big as I want. So, which probably won't be very big because I don't have a bold marker. Are you annoyed with me yet? Keep talking about not having a marker. I am. I'm annoyed at myself right now. Okay, so again, this gel pen is from Erin Condren, and I just found one that kind of matched the foil on the bows. You can't really see it. It's pretty light. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. All right, so here is where I am going to start my daily section in my notes, and this here is where I mess up a big time for a real mess up. I wasn't happy before because of the writing situation, but here, you guys, is where I mess up, and I have a tiny freak out, but I'll let you just watch. Oh my gosh, that makes me laugh when I see that. So anyway, I pulled out a sticker here just to cover it up. It did, this paper shadows, so it is what it is. I can still see it on the other side, but I'm not going to let that bother me. The worst is covered. So I just found this purple ballpoint pen to write October 1st so that it's ready for tomorrow. I'm so excited. So then here is where I am going to set up my gift ideas, and this is one of the spreads where I made a copy of just these blank grid pages, and I kind of did a mock-up master plan, I guess, I don't know what you would call it, of how I want this spread to look, this layout. So that is what I am going to do here. And this vinyl here also, I cut it myself. It's so cute. And you guys, here I am being brave. I'm just gonna straight up use this purple pen, not an erasable pen, but a regular pen. And tell me why, even with the grid marks and a ruler, my line still turned out crooked. But it is what it is. I start counting here with a pencil because, like I said, I had already counted the grid lines and everything, so I knew exactly where these lines needed to go. I just needed to count them out. So here we go. I'm thinking about putting down washi, but then I decide against it, and I just start writing. So I have not very many people that I need to buy gifts for on a regular basis. Basically, it's just 5 people: my husband, my son, my mom, my dad, and my brother. I have other brothers, but I don't buy gifts for them. just buy gifts for my baby brother. He is 19 years old and he has Down syndrome, and he's just the baby, and he'll always be the baby. So yeah, so of course I still buy gifts for him all the time. So here we go. I'm just setting this up. This first page here, I am dividing it into 3, and this is where I'll put my list for my husband, my son, and my mom. And then over here on the other side is where I'll have a space for my dad, my brother, and then my friends, because there are a few friends that I do want to buy for from time to time. So if ever I think of a good gift for any one of them, this is where I can write it down. And then I have each person divided into a few sections. So for my mom, my husband, and my dad, I have 3 sections, and for my brother and my son, I have 2. The reason why the other ones have 3 is because they also have like Mother's Day or Father's Day, in addition to a birthday and Christmas, and that's why my brother and my son only have 2, because they'll only get gifts, traditional gifts for Christmas and their birthdays. So here I am just writing down who each section is for with an erasable pen, because I don't know exactly how I want to label those. So here I am just flipping through, making sure I didn't forget anything, and I'm just writing down like Christmas, birthday, and Father's Day for each one of these sections. Alright, I decided that I wanted to put a little bit of deco up here, so I found this little stick figure doodle girl from one of my Happy Planner books. And now I'm just going to add in these clips. I found these clips on JetPens. Actually, I think I first saw them on Lindsay Scribble's channel, so I then ordered them from JetPens. And I'm just going to put one down for the monthly view, one for my weekly view here that I totally forgot to set up, and I didn't realize until I was putting the clip, but I'll do that later. And then I'm gonna add another one for when my month of October starts in my daily section. That way I can just flip to that first, write down any brain dump stuff, and then go from there. So there it is, and I'm just gonna let you enjoy this final flip through of what I set up.